Alright guys, this was actually supposed to be on the last video, but the pause button got me and it didn't get on the last video. So, this is the bowl ratio with the exhaust. Okay, you can see there's not nearly as much overhang as, let's say, the fin port has got. Okay, so the bowl ratio has been opened, and it was nice what happened when you open up the bowl ratio. You can actually give it a bit of a short side radius, which is a big help, because this port was down quite a bit as far as CFM from the rectangular port. This is the quicky port, which is got the trapezoid shape. Okay, if you look all the way down. All right, let's see if it liked the bowl ratio change. Okay. This is the quickie port. These are... what did I change on this? This is not... Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I mixed that up. Okay, this is the quickie port with the numbers that went into the IOP program that you saw last time. Now, this is the exhausts flows that you saw when I went to 50, right? This is the 1.57 LS valve with a 50 on it. This is the flows with the pipe on it. Okay, these are our speeds. Okay, so how did we do as far as changing the bowl ratio? Okay, we got plus, minus, 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 which kind of stinks right in here, but there's got a decent amount of turbulence here where the air is coming off the short side and going up to the top of the port, and then it cleans up, and it makes nice flow from here on up. Take a look at the difference between these two. All right, the last four flows here. Noticeably up, and through the pipe, noticeably up. Let's take a look at our speeds. These are in reference to the last one. Okay, plus, minus, plus. Overall, this is much closer to the finned exhaust port. Let's take a look at that. Okay, these are the finned exhaust flows that are in the IOP program. If you take a look here, 172, 170, right? A lot closer. 174, 172, 175, 173. Not quite as good through the pipe. It's not as an efficient exhaust shape, so, but it's a lot closer. It's a lot closer to this. Now this has got the very tight bowl ratio on it, but it still works really well. This has got the opened up bowl ratio, and it helped a lot, probably due to that terrible short side radius. So what I would probably do is I would actually do these ports with the tighter throat ratio versus these ports, and they're very close as far as flow, and I think they'll be better that way. Okay, I actually dug the other 302 head out of storage. It seems to be as the same state as the other one was in. It's got bronze wall guides in it. It looks like I did a rough out on the valve job ages ago. You can see it's got some rust on it from sitting around for years. I actually may have taken more out of those bowls than I probably should have. I did notice one of the quickie port in the exhaust has got a little bit of a thin spot in one bowl. It's usable, but thinner than I would like. Of course, once it's thin, there's nothing you can do with it. You know, you could put. I know one guy who puts gas tank sealer inside the heads. He even does it if he blows a hole through it and it works. There's all kinds of things you can do, but not really my style. I'd rather not blow through, to be honest, or make them too thin and have them crack. All right, guys. I think I gave you guys enough. I'll give you a preview of what's coming up. Doing some work on the bench. Right, here's my 200 CFM plate. I'm good as far as my calibration. I haven't had to change any of that. But I think I'm going to do a little experimentation. I mean, silly, right? I've got this. This was drilled out for a TPI throttle body, 58 millimeters, just to do some testing, because you have the throttle assembly. It's down further than the mounting plate. Now this is the GM 5.7 throttle body injection Rochester. I thought it flowed 350, but now that I think about it, I think it's more like 500. And I realized that because we're going to go over this, but it's interesting. We're going to do a couple different things, and it's just going to be simple airflow experiments with the bench. And the whole premise is trying to get ahead of the curve with that dual plane 2-barrel 318 manifold that's coming. All right, guys. Thanks.